TBTL.
Hey everybody, welcome to another edition of Hey Dummies. It's me, Andrew. I will be your dummy today, and as you can see, I'm joining you once again from the very safe, comfortable confines of my home studio here in North Seattle. I say that because once again, I tried recording a video for you yesterday, actually two videos that I was going to splice together. Outside as I walked around my neighborhood. And usually if I'm walking around the neighborhood, my biggest fear is just like recording myself and looking like a dork out there. But I'm honestly almost over that at this point. Like, everybody's talking into their phones all the time. I recorded this video for you yesterday. I was brave. I was brave for you. I was brave for myself. I was brave for the neighborhood, but then I watched the video and, it was a little rough, my friends. My arms are only so long, so when I'm holding my phone out like this and I'm walking, the close-up on my face is a little too close up, if you know what I mean. Too close for comfort. Trust me, I think you'd agree if you'd seen it. And then I'm walking and I start, breathing too heavily and the camera's too close to me. Wasn't a great video. So here I am. So I retreat, as I always do, back to my little studio down here where nobody can laugh at me and I can make sure that, how is my hair? Oh, barely there. Good. Okay, so let's answer a question from a listener. That is the point of these Hey Dummies videos. You can email me, andrew@tbtl.net, and ask me any question, or Luke any question, and we'll address those questions in the videos. Put Hey Dummies in the subject line and email me, andrew@tbtl.net. We're really looking for a lot of new questions here in the fourth fiscal quarter of the year. I measure everything by fiscal quarters now. It's part of the businessman in me. Let's see here. I got a question here. This is a question that's been kicking around for a while from listener Abony, who says, what do you have the most nightmares about? Now, I chose this question today somewhat knowingly, but also advisedly. Hopefully not ill-advisedly, because here's the deal. I ended up talking about dreams too much on the show this week. I can't remember what day it was. I think maybe Wednesday. I came in hot telling Luke about a dream I had just had and how it fits into the context of all these other dreams I have. I love talking about dreams. The thing is, most people don't like hearing me talk about dreams, or really hearing anybody talk about dreams, I've learned. But every now and then, it's just I can't fight the urge, and I talk about it on the show a little bit. And I will try not to go into as much detail right now as I did on the show on Wednesday. You can go back and listen to that podcast if you're into this type of thing. But I was telling Luke about the fact that most of my dreams are travel-related. The vast, I'm, again, 90% of my dreams are travel related in some way. I'm rushing to get to the airport, or I'm on a plane, or I'm on a boat, I'm on the highway. It's always about travel, or it's about the very last day of staying somewhere and I need to clean up the hotel room, or I need to clean up the Airbnb, and it's like a cleaning dream, but it's always because it's our last night there and we're leaving the next day. I consider that a travel dream. And the reason it came up on the show this week is because I also have a specific subset of those dreams, which is it's the last day that Luke and I are in a town together, and we've just done some sort of TBTL event or something, but the dream always begins with us realizing, oh shit, we need to get on the road right now, but we haven't planned our next podcast, and we need to do a podcast right now before we get on the road. Or sometimes we say, well, we'll do the podcast from the road, and this is another kind of Luke said it's a stress dream. I'm not sure. It definitely, I guess there is some sort of time sensitivity, time pressure in the dream that would maybe define it as a stress dream. Honestly, I don't know if I have any dreams that aren't stress dreams. We were talking about that on the show this week as well. Are all dreams necessarily stress dreams? I don't know. I'm not sure about that one. Luke says yes. I'm on the fence. Having said all of that, Abony's question is, what do you have the most nightmares about? And here's where I would like to separate out the idea of a nightmare from a stress dream, because I feel like a nightmare is a different level of fear, right? And I would say that when I do have a nightmare, which is pretty rare for me, they can fit into the travel category in one way in particular, which is giant waves. I think I just had this dream just in the past couple of weeks. I was traveling somewhere by boat or by ship, I suppose. I don't recall the manner of conveyance, but all I know is there were huge waves, and they either capsized the boat I was in or engulfed it in some way, and the next thing you know, I'm out in the water, and I'm thrashing about, and again, I'm dealing with the threat. I don't ever recall being actually sucked into a giant wave or being pulled under. It's always the threat, and seeing huge waves crashing up upon something, or seeing the wave about to crash down upon me, but I don't know that I ever actually experienced being sort of overwhelmed by the waves. But I guess that's a kind of nightmare. If I think of any others, I will dedicate another 15-minute video to them, but I'll leave it there for now. Wave dreams, Abony. Wave dreams. Not like this, but like that. All right, so I guess that's it. I guess that's the Hey Dummies video this week. I'm as surprised as you are about that. But again, could use more questions from you, the tens of listeners. Email me, andrew@tbtl.net. Put Hey Dummies in the subject line. Put the question you'd like to ask us in the body of the email. And that's how email works, everybody. I hope you all have a really great weekend. I will talk to you next week.